Oracle, one of the world's largest cloud providers, recently announced the establishment of a local presence in South Africa. This strategic move is aimed at strengthening Oracle's position in the region and enhancing the company's ability to serve its customers and partners in South Africa. Leading on from this initiative, Oracle today launched its Partner Cloud Summit in South Africa together with partner Axiz, a key distribution partner of Oracle today. The event aims to bring together Oracle's partners, customers, and executives to discuss the latest trends and strategies in cloud computing and to explore new business opportunities to deliver growth. Today, we are joined by Ibrahim Mtombeni from Oracle and Andrew Woody, who's representing Axiz today. It's going to be welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Andrew, it's going to be really insightful to hear from you, the key executives at Oracle and Axiz, on how this partnership contributes to achieving these objectives and what support you will be providing to your all-important channel partners to achieve those objectives. Ibrahim, if I could ask for you to get us started, please. What are Oracle's key objectives? And if you could really focus on the 1, 2, 3, the key objectives, and how you plan to achieve them.
Okay, thank you very much, and thank you for your time, and thanks to the audience. So Oracle's main key objective is to address the customer pain points. And that we can do it when we are working together with our partners.
That's right.
And also with our distributors. They need to be part of that journey. In formulating a cloud strategy for our customers, we want to be part of that. And we know that we can get the support from our partners and also from our valued distributors. So our strategy mainly is to move the on-premise workloads to our data center. We launched our data center 2 years ago. We want to see it being utilized. It's an investment that Oracle was done in this country, and want to see the uptake of that by being utilized for our customers, for our partners, and just move the cloud agenda forward.
Thank you for that, Ibrahim. So, Andrew, one of the tests of a partnership is when you share the same objectives. Yes. So not to put you on the spot, but some hard talk, please. Take us through Axiz's cloud objectives. Are they aligned?
Absolutely. I think what's important to understand is everybody or all organizations in the channel have a purpose and a role. And it's important for us to stay in our swim lanes, complementing one another. Our primary job as a distributor is to bring together a requisite channel for our vendor partners, a competent channel, a certified channel, ones with access to market. What our partners are looking for from us is they're looking for tier 1 vendors. They're looking for access to bleeding edge technology, but also technology that is stringing to them, not offensive to a channel model, enabling them to be successful and allowing them to build services. So what we've found in our partnership with Oracle is that the channel program they've designed and the opportunities they are presenting is creating services opportunities for our partners. So our job is to bring the technologies to our partners with our vendors and enable them to be successful towards end users. So absolutely, we align with that.
So in a world where choice is increasing, challenges are increasing, and competition is increasing, how, Ibrahim, does Oracle differentiate itself from competitors?
You see, we provide our customers the best of breed. We provide our customers through our distributors and our partners the best solutions that our customers are looking for. The partnership programs that we have currently, they are giving the customer the flexibility for them to adopt new set of technologies. We have technologies that no other partner or competitor has in terms of our offerings to our customer. If we look at, for example, just pick one, the clouded customer, and that we distribute that or we provide to our customers through the model that is available today for our customers with a clouded customer. We cannot sell direct to the customers. It just go through to our distributors, to our partners, and that only is a differentiator. And if you look at OCI as the Oracle Cloud infrastructure as it is, and the partnership we have with Azure, the interconnect, no one has got back.
Yeah.
It's only Oracle. So now, in terms of a differentiator, we are leading back. We are on the forefront. That's all what I can say around that. There's quite a lot, in that back. But those are some of the differentiators as from our competitors.
But what clearly came paramount importance you gave to people, your clients that you jointly serve, and people, your partner, and the trusted relationship that you build with them. So Andrew, perhaps if you could elaborate a bit more on those aspects of being a differentiator, but carrying that consistency through of being a differentiator.
Yeah, I think sometimes it sounds like a philosophical position that we take. We are a marketplace company. The traditional market that we are used to is the structure with a whole bunch of vendors or supplies or things available for sale. And then we have to make that marketplace attractive for people to come to that marketplace. And if you think about what technology is doing, technology tends to disintermediate human connection if we just allow the technology to be the principal reason for being. But as we've heard today, and as we'll continue to hear today, it's about solving problems. It's about addressing solutions. And solutions and problems get solved by people. Technology augments our ability to solve a problem. So you got to pick the right tools. Of course, be competent and certified to use those tools. But if you've only got one tool in your bag, there's only one thing you can solve. I think what we want to do is enable people to solve and address problems and challenges. And so I think absolutely with our partnerships that we have in place, the topics that we are discussing today, the things we'll continue talking about, it's about how do we bring together people to address and solve some of the problems that we are all facing. So that's our perspective as a business.
You want to add to that?
No, I echo the same sentiment. The addition is to look at, how best we can, help the customers to transform and innovate.
Yeah.
Because digital transformation is here and it's moving forward. And then the partnership that we have, informs that a digital spine for any organization.
Yeah.
Hence, we want to leverage on that and drive that message to our customers. That's what I want to add.
We've just heard some key statements being made about the importance of a successful relationship between partners. And now I'd like to bring into our focus onto center stage, putting the spotlight on the third set of partners that enter this ecosystem, and that is the channel partners. So the partnership that you have is further augmented by your channel partners, who own a valuable part of the equation in driving customer engagement and adoption as a piece of the strategy. Andrew, do you want to tell us more about how you unlock value working with your channel partners?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I think it's a very fundamental portion of the channel ecosystem is the channel partners. Channel partners have designed their organizations around two core capabilities. One is they have access to customer, which is important to those organizations or those enterprises that are facing these challenges that need to be solved. And the second portion of that is they've got competence or capability. And those are the two fundamental building blocks of solving problems: access to solve a problem and competence to solve it. From our organization perspective, we cut across the pyramid. So we deal with large partner who is relatively independent. They don't need us a lot except for access and access to vendor and access to a diversity of solutions. But we also have small to medium enterprises that rely on us, the bigger brother in the relationship, to provide a lot of the stepping stones that they require to get to become a medium and a large partner. And that's the diversity of the channel is very exciting. It's where the opportunity comes in, where we bring together big partners with small partners so they can learn from one another. And we also bring together large vendors and small vendors where they are also able to get access to competence and technologies that they wouldn't normally have access to. So I think the channel is a very dynamic environment. It's one that is very fluid. There are people entering that market and exiting it. our job as suppliers into that is to ensure that we create a competent and a capable channel. And I think that's where our primary focus is.
And shifting over to you, Ibrahim, I want to pick up on the small and medium enterprise segment that Andrew spoke to, and ask you at Oracle, how are you using this channel segment to achieve your cloud objectives? If you could please take us away on that talking point.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the two-tier model, that's what we really want to see, so that we can address the, customer pain points. And the main challenge is the skills shortage, from the customer side, but the gap can be filled by the partners. And the partners, they partner with our distributor as well. And so we are closing the loop. That's what we want to see, happen in this country. If the customer does not have skills to transform to cloud or to move the workload to cloud, the partner has the skills. Hence, it's important for us to partner for the movement of data from on-premise to cloud. That is key. If we do not do that, then we will lose a lot of market share. Hence, our competitors will come hunting for us. But then we want to close that gap, making sure that the partners they do have skills, and they address that to our customers. So we are seeing that as a viable option for us to move forward.
And there's something I'd like to say to tag along.
Yeah.
There's an old saying, build it and it will come. And I think the approach that Oracle or some of these forward-thinking organizations are doing is build it to solve a problem and they will come. And I think we've solved for half the problem. We've got the capability. Oracle's built a capability to solve a whole bunch of problems. Now we look into the channel to say, let us help you go and address those problems.
Yeah.
And I think we solved for half of it.
Correct.
What's really surfaced through are the fundamentals of why this is a trusted partnership that has been built over the time and that will stand the test of time as you tackle the increasing cloud adoption.
Yes.
We've had skills come through. We've heard you talk about the customer first. We've heard you talk about the value, the shared objectives that your partnership has in place. So I'd like to do a bit of a deep dive into practical realities on the ground. All of these fundamentals really are tested when things don't go in the right direction at the right pace. So please share with us something that was extremely challenging that you would have probably experienced either at a client or a channel partner, and how did you get it back on course?
Yeah, I'll talk about a program that we put in place. It's called SME Connect to Connect, and we launched it this year. It's after a few years of dabbling and trying out different formulas. To solve a specific problem is that we believe, and as technology advances, we believe that not everyone will know everything. And it's generally the smaller guy or the less experienced guy or the guy with the least amount of access that loses out in that game. And we want to create a requisite channel that everybody can participate in. So in the Connect to Connect program, what we are doing is bringing together the smaller guy with the bigger guys. And we believe that by using our influence and access that we are very privileged to have a number of partners and a number of capable vendors, is we're bringing together vendors and partners, or partners of different sizes with vendors of different sizes, and discussing things that are challenged to all of us. So we're creating a community around this. It's not a competitive community, it's a learning community where we can share from each other's experiences. We can't all learn the same lessons at the same time, but I think together we can solve more problems. And everybody that's in this business, of course we want to make money, but more than that, we all design our organizations to solve problems, and we want to bring together people to solve problems. So our Connect to Connect program that we've launched this year, and also bringing in the Oracle Cloud into the Connect to Connect program, is to address some of those lack that is in the market.
Ibrahim, and now turning to you, overcoming challenges, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I mean, just to add on to what you said, in terms of for us, customer centricity is vital. That should be the objective from this partnership.
Yeah.
Because we need to make sure that we get to put ideas together that can solve, the problems not only for the customers, but for the country.
Yes.
If we partner well, we will make our country a better place to live. Because we are engineering solutions that will soon help, an ordinary man on the street. We're not going to be looking at high level from big organizations. We're also looking at, how do we get to solve the problems that are faced by people who have got no access to technology. And therefore, those are our customers. So the model that, Axiz has put together with partners, and also looking at the small businesses and how they can also be reached out and also engineer and innovate on solving the problems of this country. That is what we are looking for. That's the future, so that the generation come, they'll say, at least we did put a good foundation for them to take that forward.
Yeah.
So no one is immune to the challenges we are facing with this war on talent and the scarcity of resources in an ever-evolving field. In this case, cloud technologies and the Oracle Cloud solution. What does Oracle have that benefits small and medium enterprise segment channel partners?
We do have quite a lot of programs that are in there, and just the OCI as an example, it has got embedded with Apex, where that you can do a lot of development into OCI. We can take that move to schools, right? Let kids learn, programming at school. We come from the old days when you're programming some cobbles and passing all those days are gone. But now we are looking at the new innovative ways of doing that. And we do have those programs in place. And the platforms that we provide today on Oracle Cloud, they provide that flexibility. Yeah. They provide that easy, easy way to program, easy way to understand technology. We have made it quite, visible for anybody to be able to absorb that. So that's what we've put together. And over and above that, we do have a free, free learning for OCI, courses that one can take. Just understanding, the cloud. Free, it's online, you can learn it at one pace, you can take those courses. So they are available, not only for the customers, but also for our partners as well. That's what we are doing today.
And then from the partnership side that we have with Oracle, and why Oracle partners with ourselves, is we've got access to vendor technologies and capability that are partners of Oracle. So we've got channel, we've got certified engineers on our side, we've got programs where we take our partners through different streams of sales enablement or engineer enablement or certification to complement the solutions that they're building with different vendor technologies. So today we learned about some of the relationship that Oracle has with the Azure. We've also learned about the relationship that Microsoft also has with VMware back to Oracle. So there's a tripartite there. There's a lot of things that we have access to that we can enable the partners with if they don't have it. Skill, access to technology, access to programs. So our job in the channel is to make these things, these capabilities available to the channel. And I think that's where we complement the relationship that we have with Oracle in terms of they've built the solutions. They're looking to us to enable the channel, and together we'll win.
And now it's time for a wrap and time to say thank you, Andrew. Thanks you, Ibrahim, putting the customers first, working with channel partners. This partnership of Oracle and Axiz work together to pivot for growth in cloud. Thank you.
Thank you.